my scrappy friends, welcome back to my channel for another process video. Today I'm going to be working on a 12 by 12 layout, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time, and that is this first about 20-25 seconds is going to be a little blurry. That's the first for me in the 3 years that I've been YouTubing. I have always had my phone in focus, and for whatever reason it didn't focus this time, and I had no idea while I was filming. But the next clip, like I said, I will totally be in focus. So the products that I'm going to be using today is the collection Cream of Sugar by Doodlebug. It's a few years old, and what I wanted to do was take white cardstock and then kind of trim down some colored cardstock, which is what you see right there. And I want to say that's like 10 and a quarter. And then inside that is another pattern piece of paper from that Cream of Sugar of the Doodlebug collection. And so once I get done deciding to pick a paper, I decided on this with the blue and the blue hearts. And that is because it's very calming to the eye as a background, versus if on the other side, or versus the other side of that blue with the blue hearts is that icon paper that you see right there with a bunch of like coffee and cookies and cream and coffee beans. That would be really distracting to make that a full 12 by 12 or even 10 by 10 of a background paper. So that's why I choose the blue paper. And then I've kind of already pre-prepped this. That's why this video is going to be really short. And that is because I don't like to hem and haw anymore when I'm filming, because I kind of want to have a general idea of where I kind of play with the products beforehand. And there'll be times where I'm still not sure of things, but so that way I'm not wasting you or even boring you of trying to decide of what it is that I want to do, because I really don't. So once I kind of had the design of what I wanted to do, I then took, like I said, the flip side of that blue with the blue hearts paper. I used that, and then I also used this other paper that was not too busy because it's going to be right next to the busy one, which just had X's and O's with little hearts in it. So I have these 3 photos, and you know, when I was looking at this, these 3 photos, I remember buying this Doodlebug collection and thinking years later, why did I buy it? Like I mean, yes, you could do coffee drinks, but I mean, there's only so many times. I've actually never done a coffee layout. I want to though, but it's not really an easy collection for me to use. So I was trying to figure out on ways on how to use it without using for what the theme is. And that's when I came across these photos when I was looking through of what I could be working on next for my daughter's album, that these photos are with my mom and my 2 kids. My mom and my dad when they came down to visit us for Christmas, my mom really wanted to make it sure that she baked cookies with the grandkids. So it was something she really wanted to do. And so I snapped a few photos, and these are the photos that I'm going to use. I'm really into right now of using more than just one photo on a layout, because it kind of tells the story. Especially you can tell with the sequence of these photos where they're starting to mix the batter, and then they're getting ready to, you know, roll the batter and, you know, make the cookies and stuff like that. So I really like that sequence storytelling of photos. So after that, I then went to my stickers that were in this collection, and I have like some that were made for, I guess, a planner, and then ones that came with the collection as well. And I wanted to use only the cookie ones, and then a couple of the phrase stickers that also said like Valentine's Day. So maybe this was a Valentine's Day collection. I don't know, but I just picked a few that would work that wasn't actually themey. It wasn't Christmassy. It wasn't anything. It was just more about baking. So like with my mom, it was like, I love you a latte. I think is that the one, or you're my cup of tea or something like that. Just, you know, obviously something that grandparents feel with their grandkids. And then I picked 2 of the cookies, and then I went to my stash and just thought, what else could I add to this layout? Because you all know I'm trying to use stuff up. So I found these puffy hearts that I think I got like at Walmart or maybe Michael's or something, like from the dollar bin. And I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle those around, but I am going to add extra adhesive. If you've been following me for a while, you probably saw the videos where I was doing flip throughs, and the adhesive that I was using was that dot runner that unfortunately dried up the adhesive, and everything just fell off the page. So I had to go back and adhere everything with tacky glue. So from now on, moving forward, that's pretty much all I ever use is tacky glue. All right, so next I thought about moving these stickers, and I realized that those stickers, once they are down, they are down. So I do not want to tear them. So I leave it alone, and that's when I've had also these planner stickers, and I'm like, you know, I can make these work. Now you're going to see me here kind of flip this around, and it says it has 2 sheets. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't have 2 sheets. And I'm like, huh, all right, this has happened to me before. And the next thing you know, all of a sudden it was like it finally comes apart where there's 2 sheets. But I ended up picking out more of the cookies. Unfortunately, I only had 2, so I am going to use, I think, a macaroon that I used to make the other cookie. And I thought I had purchased the die cuts, and I went back and I kept looking and looking. I go, I guess I don't buy die cuts to go with this collection. And normally I always do. Yeah, it wasn't until after this layout was done that I found the die cuts hidden in between like the 2 packaging papers. So yeah, so here is how I'm going to have my photos. And then I just grabbed the journaling spot that I'm going to use. I'm going to use that, again, that brown paper to house my journaling. It's not going to be as wide because that's too much, but I am going to narrow it because it's just going to be a few sentences. And then to skip, from you watching me put down every single letter, I did go and find my Simple Stories ones that match perfectly well with this collection, and it's going to say Nana's Little Bakers, and so that's going to be the title. And then that layout is pretty much done. But while I'm finishing up, I did want to say really quickly that I have a new series coming with a few of my friends, and it is all about using up your scraps. The key is that you can't use any full-size paper, only the background if it's a 12 by 12 paper, but can only use scraps, which means scrap stickers, scrap letter stickers, or letter thickers. Anything that's partially used is considered scrap. So we're rolling out this, and we should be launching it on September 10th. So I'd love to have you join. It's going to be with quite a few of my friends, and I'm really excited about that one. But after that, I just want to say, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope that you enjoyed this layout. If you did, if you don't give me mind, I can't even talk right now, mind giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It just helps me get to expand my channel to others that have the same interests as us. And then also, if you are new to my channel, I really would love to have you over here. So I do hope you consider subscribing, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.